So first up, in potential future teams in Formula 1, we have Campos Racing. So Campos Racing, who is in a joint venture with Monaco Increase Management, had their first meeting with Formula 1 CEO Chase Carey at the Spanish Grand Prix in May 2019, as they had a plan to join the Formula 1 grid in 2021 according to the official website. This now looks more likely to be a 2022 entry target rather than a 2021 target. Campos Racing already operate in Formula 2 and Formula 3, as we already know. Adrian Campos is already experienced in the management side of Formula 1, having founded HRT in 2009 under the name of Campos Meta, then to Hispania Racing, and then eventually to the HRT name. They have flagged Pascal Wehrlein as the candidate to be the number one driver if they are to enter into Formula 1, with Alex Peru named as teammate. But in October last year, Formula 1 management had stated that there were no serious talks with anyone about creating a new entry in Formula 1 in the near future. The most recent news we've heard about the Spanish-based team was that CEO Salvatore Gandolfo said that the project to enter Formula 1 is, in quote, still alive. However, also in quote, they needed to find 20 million more euros to be able to compete in Formula 1 if it had a cap of 100 million euros. We know that the cap will be lowered to 145 million euros in 2021, and then decreasing in small reductions in future years. So it will be interesting to see if Campos Racing will still be committed to the Formula 1 project in the next 12 to 24 months. I've just realized I made a little mistake. When I said 145 euro as the cost cap, I was meant to say 145 million US dollars, not 145 million euro. But we'll move on now to the next team that could enter Formula 1 in the future, and that is Panther or Panther Racing, however you want to pronounce it. This team are targeting an entry into Formula 1 in 2022 rather than 2021 due to the delay in regulations. Team boss Benjamin Durand even hinted that they might already have a deal with an engine supplier if they were to enter in 2022. They are a Chinese-based team who have tried to enter Formula 1 in the past under the name of China F1 Racing Team. They have even gone as far to say that they have already started intensely working on the development of the car for 2022. The last update Durand provided was that the global pandemic did put the project on hold to an extent, but they were still in constant talks with Formula 1 stakeholders. The third candidate, which could be a future team in Formula 1, are SMP Racing. I think this one is more of a rumour and gossip than anything else, but we will still talk about it. So the Russian-based teams say that they don't view finances as a barrier for entering Formula 1 in the future, since they are backed by Russian bank SMP. Obviously it's in their name, so that does make quite a lot of sense. They are mainly involved in endurance motorsport, but did take out its LMP1 entries out of the World Endurance Championship for the 2019-2020 season. SMP was also the backer, funnily enough, of Sergei Sirotkin when he was in Formula 1 with Williams. Another potential entry is Prema Powerteam. Already competing in Formula 2 and Formula 3, the Italian team saying a few years ago that they'd enter if they allowed customer cars into Formula 1. This entry, however, seems highly unlikely for the foreseeable future, and it's more of a pipe dream than anything else in this present time. In conclusion, we don't know for sure when a new team will enter Formula 1. As recently as last month, Ross Brawn came out and said that the priority is to safeguard the current 10 teams in the Formula 1 field, which is more than fair enough, particularly in the midst of a pandemic which has already crippled so many in the sporting world. Nevertheless, with a salary cap coming into play from next season onwards, it will surely spring interest into companies and other organisation parties wanting to enter into Formula 1. Thank you so much for watching, and click on the subscribe button. Thank you.